This episode features a BMW X5 which is for sale at an auction. This one is a 2008 model. First of all, let's start with the smart chart just so we make sure we don't forget to look for anything. When shopping for a car, you need to go through the exterior condition, the engine condition, interior condition, make a test drive if possible, and then check the mileage. Paint job. You're looking for inconsistency in the paint job. Panels that seems to be lighter or stronger in color than the rest of the car.
This hood isn't sitting well. Bumper seems to have been painted.
Body condition. As always, this should be the most obvious part. When you're walking around the car, look for any dings, broken parts, scratches, and rust.
A lot of scratches all around.
Now, when there's a lot of scratches all around the car, it indicates to me that this car may have spent a lot of time in a garage, probably because it was crashed, waiting to be repaired. And meanwhile, a lot of people come and go, risking of scratching the car.
Okay, of course. That's supposed to cover over this, but it's over here for some reason. On this side it's there.
Wheels and tires. First of all, look and see if all four tires are the same make and model. Then, take a simple penny and insert it in between the tire tread. It will give you a rough estimation on how deep they are. Finally, check the rims for scratches, pothole damage, and faded paint. Mechanical component. This BMW features very easy access to components such as front axles, bowl joints, lower tables. Headlamps and all lights. Check if the headlamps are becoming blurred and yellow. This is common with non-UV treated transparent plastic. With time and sunshine, they slowly degrade. This means either the car was sitting too long facing the sun, or the car has spent most of its life on the road. This is why sometimes yellow blurred headlamp can give you a rough estimation on the actual mileage. Sunroof. At this stage of your investigation, you simply want to verify that all the windows are closed tight and properly.
In this case, no sunroof.
Before you start the engine, check the oil level. Start the engine up and listen. Ideally, a cold start is the best way for checking an engine. If it's too rough, you know it's usually packing a good weight of mileage. As you can see, there is a small problem. The hood handle seems to be broken, which is never a good sign. Never. Exhaust gas color. So meanwhile, check the colored gas coming out of the exhaust. Is there any oil as well? There is three main colors that could indicate engine failure. Dark blue, black, white gray. Steering wheel, seats, and main condition. Look for any unusual wear and tear on the steering wheel, seats, switches, Any unusual condition could be caused by excessive use, which should indicate a relatively high mileage.
This is a good example. Seat belt very dirty. From bottom up over here.
Seat belts are made in a specific way so they lock only once when the car gets into a crash. You have to replace them in order to put the car back on the road. I'm sure you can imagine they are expensive parts to buy back from the dealer. So before resorting to the dealer, you try local stores or scrapyards.
Yeah,
When you're
this one.
desperate, you get into the black market looking for stolen parts. This is where it gets interesting. Those bad people on the black market, they malhandle parts. Once they have been removed from stolen cars, basically they simply throw them away in their yard, waiting for customers. Meanwhile, those parts accumulate dirt, rust, and all kind of nasty stuff, and nobody is bothered cleaning them up. Anyway, that's the best explanation I was able to come up with after witnessing numerous recent cars with
That
seatbelt
have
in
the good
such a
sign.
terrible state. All windows and sunroof. Check if all windows are working properly, open them up and close them down.
In this case, no sunroof.
Windshield wipers. Don't forget to check if windshield wipers show any malfunction. This was a BMW X5 2008 for sale at an auction. Thank you for watching and shop carefully.